Hello everyone, and welcome to Divine Debut 11. This is Kathy speaking, and the messenger is here today, the 9th of July. How are you all? I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for joining me here. Let's see what the messenger is bringing us today. As the moon is closing up its transit through Leo, and in the next few hours we'll be entering Virgo. Okay, we've got some beautiful aspects today. Very good for love, for anything that we're creating, anything that is fated. We've got a lot of divine source help today as Jupiter is connecting to the nodes of the moon. Jupiter is very much in the energies today, connecting really well with Mercury. So that's why I'm saying very good for business, very good for commerce, very good for education, learning, finding out news. There will be surprises as Venus is still connecting with Uranus. Venus from Cancer connecting to Uranus in Taurus. Wonderful surprise of anything that could be quite fruitful for us, could be quite shocking, quite an awesome factor. So let's see what the cards show. Let's see. We've got a lot of good aspects. Just be careful. Be careful with Mars coming up to Uranus. That could be a little bit of a dangerous aspect. Nevertheless, some 2-year cycle is closing up at this time in the area of Taurus. If that interests you, if you've got planets or points there towards those last degrees of Taurus. Okay, we are sort of in retrograde season. The message today is, wow, the Emperor. And the Emperor can speak to security, can speak to something that's coming in very unexpectedly, I would say, because in this deck we've got the Emperor that's dressed like Father Christmas, and Jupiter is Father Christmas, I would say. He does look very stern. He reminds me very much of the King of Swords. So King of Swords would be information, would be anything to do with the red tape, with business, with information. But this is the Emperor, nevertheless, which speaks to Aries. Taurus could be any other sign. Capricorn comes through for me. As I said, Aquarius comes through. But also I'm going to say Sagittarius at this point, because I get a Jupiterian feel to what is going to be communicated, what will be provided. The Emperor does provide security. Yes, he's someone who's in control, someone who is a boss, who is a leader, who is there to support you. It feels like gifts. Some gifts are coming through. They may come through information, communication, anything to do with good news I'm getting from the Emperor here. And I don't know if this is relating to something pertaining to last Christmas, so the Capricorn season. It could be. The Emperor could be an older individual in your life. Could be a father, could be a grandfather, could be someone that holds a position of power if it's more personal. Otherwise, this could be concerning anything to do with teachings, education, business. Nevertheless, good news, possibly also around travel. You could be dealing with someone that is at a foreign country. Good news coming from overseas. Saturn is also connecting with the Sun in the next couple of days, and Saturn would be the Emperor. Saturn could be the Emperor, let's say a figure of, some authority figure, but the Sun is authority, and they're in good aspect. So from Cancer to Pisces, a lot of feminine yin energy in the stars. and feminine means nurturing. It means psychic ability. Remember, we had a new moon in Cancer. It was a positive one. So let's see what's coming through, what's growing. Let's see what's going to be shown to us. Let's see what's going on. What does the messenger bring us today? We've got the 7 of Cups. We have the Knight of Wands. We've got the World card, and we did mention something to do with overseas, a foreigner. 7 of Cups could be many doors opening. Knight of Wands is Sagittarian energy. And the World card is like an accomplishment, like something that you're succeeding in. Yes, it can have to do with world matters. So, you know, like the bigger picture, but there's a huge cycle that's closing up. Foreign places, foreign people coming in. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. It could be a money venture, something to do with stability. She is a mother. She's very nurturing. She is very much about grounding, practical matters. Virgo, Capricorn come through. And it's interesting that this Knight of Wands, who's holding that Ace of Wands, right, which is what he desires. This is someone who's traveling. This is someone who travels for business, someone that's following their desires or chasing their desires. The interesting thing in this deck is that we've got the eagle, and the eagle brings up also the Jupiterian energy, but also Aquarius, I get. So like seeing the bigger picture, but the eagle is like news, it's a bird. But also it means leadership, right? The knight is just behind this queen. So she may be surprised at this person coming in. It could be relative to business, yes. Business connecting to money and foreigners. Right, some good news coming relative to teachings, to education, something like that. We've got the 10 of Pentacles. So there's a feeling of abundance here and completion. And we've got the 5 of Pentacles, which I feel that this would be in the reverse logically. There's some good news. In this card, we see the dog, which is like an enemy, like a third party. And these two people are finding support within each other. So there's something to do with a completion point, some good news coming in. It's like any deception as Neptune and Saturn, which are retrograding now in Pisces, it's like the veil is coming down, some clarity is coming in relative to matters that were unknown. Yes, it could have to do with practical matters, money matters, family, but also support. A lot of support I'm getting here. And where there were indifferences or challenges or animosity, we see these two people leaving this enemy behind. And remember, 5s do speak to change. 5 is also the Hierophant. So the Hierophant speaks to traditions, beliefs, family, marriage, some sort of a contract. Interesting, we've got 16 Pentacles. 16 is also Uranus. Remember, Uranus and Mars are connecting in the sign of Taurus. So something suddenly, something that was stuck is possibly now moving. Remember, Mars and Uranus are connecting in the house of Venus, and Venus is still in good connection, let's say, with Mars and with Uranus. So some sort of a surprise that's coming in that is divinely guided, I would say here. What's at the foundation? We've got the 4 of Cups. Emotional, a lack pertaining to our emotions, missed opportunities. Feels like someone's been in meditation. They've been looking for answers. We see Cancer. So something to do with this new moon. 4 Cups. 4 is the 4th house, the natural house of Cancer. And 4 is emotional challenges, someone not being happy, not being fulfilled within their personal life, possibly looking for answers, looking for change, possibly. This could also be an opening, someone opening up emotionally, someone ready to take action. And the revelations could be why this offer was not accepted at some point, because as I said, they speak to missed opportunities. Many times in the Four of Cups, we see the Ace of Cups, the Holy Grail, which is handed from Spirit. So divine timing and opportunities coming in. We've got the Six of Wands here, so possibly a recognition, I would say here. Emotional recognition. I don't know, we'll take the we'll take some. Actually, I want to take from the deck here and see what this Five of Pentacles is talking about. And Gaia is getting very comfortable here. Sweetheart, do you mind? Thank you, darling. Let's see what this Five of Pentacles is talking about. We've got the Five of Swords, two fives. Remember what I said about animosity? This person is scaring the wild, the wolves away. So the wild dogs, the enemies, the animosity. And we've got the Nine of Swords. My goodness, how many swords do we have here? A lot of worries connected to financial situations, family situations. But I do feel that there is support here. Now, because the Emperor here looks very much like the King of Swords, I would not be surprised if there isn't some news coming in relative to some legalities. Yes, they could be connected to business, family, money. Let's take another card on this Five of Swords. We've got the Page of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. We've got the Lovers. Choices in love. Lots of worries relative to a very strong connection, a twin flame connection. What is this Queen of Pentacles about? She's the High Priestess. So obviously she's got a strong intuition, but the High Priestess can also be, because I would say Virgo Pisces here, High Priestess is a third party. A third party, and remember the Queen of Pentacles is usually someone that is a mother. She could be a spouse as well, someone could be that could be the outsider, because Ten of Pentacles does speak to a marriage. Someone's marriage, someone's a life cycle is coming to an end. Let's see what is this Knight of Wands about? Queen of Cups, they're coming in with a message of love. Very strong intuition. Someone's following their passion and their intuition. You are funny. You are funny, girl. What is this World card about? We've got the Magician, so it does speak to news coming in, information coming in. The Messenger is here, right? The Magician, which speaks to Gemini, Virgo, and the messages are coming in very suddenly. We see the thunder, the lightning, I should say, here, which is like the Uranian energy. Look, this Queen of Pentacles needs to trust her intuition. Maybe the news that's coming in is going to be an emotional opening. We'll take one more here. Someone obviously had a choice with dealing with two partnerships, two love relationships. I mean, we've got two queens here and a knight, but we've also got the Emperor. Eight of Wands. Lots of messages coming in. Possible flight travel. News that's promising something relative to something that is being studied, looked at long term. One more on this Five of Pentacles. And we've got the Fool card. So this is a brand new cycle. Remember, we've got the World card here. Someone is taking that leap of faith. They're leaping into the unknown. Aries energy, Aquarian energy here. And we see with the High Priestess here, the book is open, so information is coming in. Obviously, she's very intuitive. She could be someone that's very wise, someone that is, this could be someone that's into mysticism and an advisor for others, but also, yes, information is coming in. The information is going to bring some news about, it could be also relative to a child, but the child can also speak to something new, something that's some good news, some happy news relative to a new cycle. Okay, so let's take some of the Kippa Oracle here and see what's going on here. What's going on today, the 9th of July, or whenever you receive this message, will be more important for you. Isn't she just adorable? What's going on today, the 9th of July? We've got a wealthy man. Scorpio comes through because it's a number 13. We've got a marriage. Oh my God. Oh my God, everyone. Oh, wow. Okay. For some of you, yes, this could also be possibly a same-sex connection, because we've got two divine masculine, what sits between them. Either what brings them together or what separates them is a marriage, another commitment, possibly, unless they're two rivals. Yes, the wealthy man is could be any sign. I did say Scorpio, but could be any sign. Someone that possibly holds a position of power, strong reputation within their community. The main male, yes, this could be the same person, but the main male could be also someone that's in your periphery, someone that's maybe causing you a lot of worry. The main person in your life, if you're in a relationship, in a marriage, in a commitment. Let's see. We've got the mature woman, which would be, it could be the Queen of Pentacles, yes. These two, on another level, the mature woman and the wealthy man, could also be people that are in your environment, in your periphery, advisors, giving you sound advice, possibly for some of you, but there can also be an age difference, because we've got the mature woman, which reminds me of the Empress. Queen of Pentacles is the minor arcana of the Empress. We've got imprisonment. The immature woman could also be a mother figure. And we've got the gift. So you see there are blockages here. It's like some karma is blocking off or closing the door on this main male. I want to take another card on that, marriage, because it could be a partnership, doesn't have to be a marriage for some of you. We've got sudden wealth. Someone having married for the money, someone having gambled and gotten into a commitment, business partnership or marriage because of the wealth, because of the finances. 777. And we've got bad health. The sudden wealth is like the Wheel of Fortune, which says to me maybe at some point this commitment, this partnership was doing well, but then all of a sudden we've got the bad health, which could be literal or metaphorical. So psychologically, someone not being happy, even though something looked very shimmery and glittery, not all is as it seems many times, right? So someone's realized that not everything that shines, that glitters, is made of gold. What is this gift? What is this gift? We've got the official person, which could be very similar to the Emperor. Could be a decision. Could be news that's coming in. It could be anything legal as well. Now, you could be dealing with someone that wears a uniform, someone that's dealing with matters pertaining to the law, the red tape, something official happening, yes. And it's a 22, which is like an opportune moment. But there's hesitation. And we've got a message of concern. I do feel the message, this could be a bittersweet message because it's connected to the blocks here, the prison, which could speak to worry, something that's unjust, something that hasn't been fair, or some dealings with the law, some blockages, but it can also be something to do with release, release and surrender. Let's take one more on that message of concern. We've got courtship. So I do feel that this message of concern is very much the Uranian-Mars conjunction, where Mars is the accelerator, it's the passion, it's the energy, and Uranus is something very sudden, something very unpredictable. And it's talking about a meeting, a get-together. It's talking about an agreement. It's talking about someone being free and being ready to being able to come together, to meet up. Yes, it could be a physical meeting, or it could just be an agreement. Something that is worked out in the end, you know what I mean? And we've got the privileged lady here, very much the Empress energies. Let's see emotionally what's going to be playing out today. How will today's emotions, what are the energies pertaining to the psyche? What may we be subconscious, unconscious? What will we be shown today from our subconscious if we're in some quiet, obviously. Just like in the Four of Cups, he's in a meditative mode. It is a 4, the Emperor is a 4, this meeting is a number 4. Could be in 4 days, could be relative to something that was going on in April, in the Aries Taurus season. Self-worth, victim. This is like a release of the victim, a release of the bondage. The pride and ego speaks to abundance, right? It speaks to spirituality. It speaks to luck as well. And we've got tribe, which speaks to support. So remember what I said about the support relative to this Emperor. Patience, and of course this energy could be the Emperor's or this wealthy man. Patience. Let's see, maybe this patience is something that's being rewarded at this time. Let's see. And we've got purge. So yes, something about change, big change. A purging process. Scorpio comes through again. It's like not needing to be patient anymore. It's like something's happening now. This is what I'm getting here. Let's take a couple more on the purge. We've got the fear. Someone is overcoming their fear and coming in, making the changes and abandoning maybe a past situation, some bad blood, some difficulties, a difficult other partnership, whatever this is. Unawakened. I do feel that this would have been in the reverse. We see a divine feminine that is very connected. The divine masculine is not as aware, but they could be on the road to this. There is devotion. There's some sort of an offer coming in, but a release needs to happen. A release needs to happen for that. Let's take a message from the energy oracle and let's see what the advice is from Spirit. What is the advice, please, Spirit? That's our card. And we've got 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. Number 41, which is a 5, and 5 is the Hierophant. Speaks to lots of changes. The Hierophant, you need to keep believing. The Hierophant is someone breaking traditions and doing things very untraditionally, just like Uranus. Let's see what the message is. The beautiful angel Uriel, also called the Fire of God, wears a brilliant crystal crown vibrating with a passionate connection to the divine. She brings great power to your 7th energy center, which is called the crown chakra and is located at the top of your head. This card upright indicates an open and free-flowing channel of information and inspiration from the wanderings in the spirit world. The wonderful beings in the spirit world. I did mention number 4. I'm going to mention number 7 as well, because of that 777. The 7th chakra has come through as well. And lots of 5s as well today. So pay attention to those reoccurring numbers. 4, 5, 7. This could also be a time of great intuition for you and guidance from your higher awareness. So allow yourself to quiet your mind and listen. Now is a great time to get connected. The assistance from Spirit is great. And whether it's the presence of an ascended master, a powerful angel like Uriel, or just a loving friend or family member in spirit, their love and willingness to assist is always there. They even open you to the Akashic records, the story house of all information. Remember what I said, that Jupiter and Mercury are both connected with the nodes. So fated events, information that's meant to come through, yes, from your higher self, yes, from your angels, your spirit guides. Pay attention today. It's coming through. Pay attention. This connection is open now, and you will find that your own spirit and the spirits of those around you will be able to provide the answers you seek and the blessings you desire and deserve. You know, the Emperor could also be a father figure that's passed on, that is sending you clarity, messages and support from up above. That's a beautiful message. That is a wonderful message, my dear friends. But there are quite a few messages here. Do take them with a grain of salt. There is like the gift that's coming from distant horizons, right? Someone is breaking free. We see that also here with a self-worth card. Maybe some karma has been released. Some of you may have been also carrying karma from your parents that is being released at this time, from your family, which now is being purged, unless this is a divine masculine in your life that is finishing off with this karma. Now this is like an opening for me. The distant horizons is one of the most positive cards. We see the anchor, which can speak to the past, can speak to family, can speak to marriage. So there's transition, there's change, there's movement, there's travel, there's so much abundance coming in, and a lot of abundant wisdom, clarity, information. So lots of privileges today. I would love to hear from you. I hope that is the case for all of you. We also see financial stuff going on here, possibly abundance. Some of you may be, I don't know, striking it lucky. Have a go, try your luck. Don't overspend, but you never know. Jupiter is a very benevolent and very lucky planet. So if you're seeing certain numbers, go and, give it a try and see what happens. All right? Trust your intuition above all, my dear friends. And with that, I will leave you. I will see you tomorrow on the Twin Flame Soulmate or Karmic Connection reading. And until then, thank you so much. Thank you also for connecting with us through Patreon. A special thanks to our patrons. And as I said, I will be taking a little bit of time off. So if you're after a personal reading, do get in very soon because the window of opportunity is closing up. Thank you so much. I will see you tomorrow on that premiere. So join us there. Namaste, everyone.